I don't know what that is. For some reason, the video isn't showing, so you guys don't get to see my ugly little mug. Maybe I'll just draw myself in here, and we'll do one of these numbers and give him one of this and one of these, and I'll just sit over here like this and hold my pen. There we go. So there I am, just imagining I'm doing my thing, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so now what's going to happen is we are going to factor the large groups. Now, this is what's known as a quantity of. If I have x minus 3, it's a quantity of. Don't be scared of it. It's a number just like any number, like the number 5. And if I have two of these, right, if I have that whole number, I'm going to grab both those x minus 3s and pull them out front. So I'll have an x minus 3 out front. Then, since I'm left with a 7 and a minus 2x, I'm going to use parentheses, and I'll just say 7 minus 2x. And that's your answer. This is what's known as factoring out the common binomial factor. And a binomial means it has two numbers, just like a bicycle has two wheels. Nomial means number, and bi refers to two. And so a bicycle has two wheels, a binomial has two terms. And so all we're going to do is we're going to grab this binomial and this binomial, factor it out front, and then whatever's left behind, we have a 7 and a negative 2x that stays out back. So let's take a look at this. On this one down here, if I can get my smartboard to cooperate, and here I'll move my little video back down into the corner. Get down here. We'll put that right there. I'll tell you what, we'll have a guest speaker on this little video here. If I can get it up quickly enough, we'll pull in Deadpool as well. He'll sit right on top of me. That'll be nice. There he is. Okay, so now what's going to happen is I'm going to factor out t squared plus 4 and t squared plus 4. But before you do that, you have to recognize what the number is in front of that parenthesis. So in front of this parenthesis, there is a number 1. It's 1 times all that fun. So if I pull the t squared plus 4 out front, if I factor that out front with that, then I'm left with a negative t plus 1 on the inside. Right? So I have a negative t there and a plus 1 there, and that's where the negative t plus 1. And that would be your answer. That's all we're doing. We're just going to grab that set of parentheses, pull it out front, and whatever's left over is in the parentheses out back. All right, let's go ahead into the next one. This time we'll have Spidey join us, which will be sweet. So Spidey will be down in the corner while we do this fun. I have an x plus 4, and a 4 plus x. They're trying to be sneaky, but the reality is if I have 5 plus 2 and I have 2 plus 5, they're both equal to 7. So there's no big deal here. I can actually switch those around. We'll end up with 9x, x plus 4, and a negative 5, and another x plus 4. So I just grab those x plus 4s, bring them out front, and in the parentheses out back, I have a 9x and a negative 5. So 9x minus 5 stays right there. All right, and that would be your answer. That's exactly what you would type into the quiz. If we look at this one, x plus 2 and x minus 7 are not the same. There's no numbers that go in the 4 that also go into a negative 3, and x squared doesn't have any x's back here. This whole thing is a load of malarkey. They're just trying to be sneaky. Nothing factors. If I were to give you a question like this on the quiz, then this would be your answer. You would just retype it in. There are no greatest common factors for this one. It doesn't do it. But you would type this whole thing as an answer if I were to do that to you on a quiz. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Go ahead and practice a couple of these questions on the next one. For the first one, I'm going to take s plus 6, factor that out front, and I end up with a 4s minus 6. Nope. No, it's 4x minus 5. But all these s's and 5s are getting a little confusing. But I have a 4s there, and I have a negative 5 there, and so I end up with a 4s minus the number 5. And what's cool is the S's and 5's looks together. It's almost like Sam Studer is equal to the number 55. So you guys watching this video get a little extra fun there. Go team. Let's go ahead and do the next one. We're going to pull 2x plus 3 out. So I end up with 2x plus 3. And then I'm going to be left over with a 7x. And then once again, what's the number in front of this that you don't see, but you notice there's the number 1. So we'll have a 7x plus 1 left over. And that's exactly what you would type in for that answer. But down here, we have a y plus 4, and we have an x plus 4. Unfortunately, x plus 4 and y plus 4 are not the same thing. So there are no greatest common factors for that particular problem. We can look out front as well. 3x and negative 2y are not the same either. There's nothing similar there. No greatest common factor for that one. Here we'll pull out a 5x minus 2. 5x minus 2. And conveniently, if I look here, we have a 5x and we have a minus 2. And so we'll have a 5x minus 2 as well. I will accept this as an answer, but for some of you guys who are above and beyond, the correct answer here would be 5x minus 2 squared because they're exactly the same. We're squaring them. But I will accept 5x minus 2 and 5x minus 2 as an answer on the quiz. Okay, that's how that works. I'll have another video here in just a second because we're going to factor by grouping. That'll be the difficult part of this quiz. But for the most part, this is pretty extensive as far as what's on the quiz. We'll do one more and we'll embrace the magic. See you in just a sec.